beautiful garden. Jim is a gardener. Um, Jim Gardens and Melvin Gardens. That's his wife. Oh, well, I'll be sure to compliment him. Look at the bluebells. They're beautiful. They are. Hello. Hi, Melvin. It's me, Deborah, and I brought a friend, Raoul. It was such a long journey. We're so excited. Why did you come here? Well, there's so much. The place is even. It's like a getaway. Shropshire is not a getaway. Oh, I didn't mean, that. I didn't think you had it. Get in here and close this door. Lock it. Oh, so you take precautions. Of course I take precautions. Jim's upstairs, but he's sleeping. Would you like some tea? Oh, well, yes, I'd love some. Would you like some tea, Rob? I would love some tea, thank you. All right. I have this kind. It's, Duchess tea. Oh, great. Now, I'll get Jim in a moment, but first let's give him some more time. He's been working in the garden. He does other things too. He does his brass works. He's doing his brass works too. Yes, and he's made some wonderful lions. Lions, yes. And some spoons and forks and that kind of thing. Oh. I still have some things that he made me from years ago, and of course I cherish them. They're on the mantle in my home. Oh, we have plenty here ourselves. Now, tell me, I was telling Raoul about what happened in Shropshire. Deborah, it's not something you can just start talking about around here. Oh, I understand completely. No, I don't think you do. It's the people. It's frightening to us. I'm one of the most calm and mature about it, and I can barely stand to think about 10. I didn't realize it was still so fresh in the mind. Yes, it's fresh in the mind. It's been just awful, the whole thing, and I'm sorry. Don't be. It's. Of course, we're afraid that something could happen again. Oh, well, I completely understand. No, you should be afraid, because you're here now. If they return when you're here, your whole life will be altered. You're kidding? My whole life? I don't mean the past. I mean, from now on, you could. Whatever it is, it's not gone completely. It had gone away, but there's things, rhythms, and patterns. Our own fears. They copy our fears. They know about them. And I'm one of the purest people in town, and Jim is too, probably. He knows I am. He knows I'm the purest. I think I'm the purest. The purest. Yes, I purify myself all the time. I just, I pray, and the gardening. I harmonize plants. I harmonize the everything, everything physically, in other people, and I'm like a grandmother to this community. Oh, well, that's good that they have you. That's so good. I look up to you and respect you so much, Melvin, and I feel like I can know that they must be so much safer and have so much more trust and faith with you. No, believe me, it's not a situation with a positive side. I appreciate the compliment, but I'm not that strong. And this is not about being a woman. I'm strong, but I'm always reacting. I'm always processing what's going on, and and I'm learning all the time. Everyone, well, I teach the others, and sometimes Jim learns some things that I didn't pick up on or notice, and together we're making a difference, and we can keep it at bay for now. I believe that much is true. If we had to, we wouldn't have long to go down your way. We wouldn't even bother stopping in Wedgecombe or Coltsborough or any place like that in between. Coltsborough is not that far from Wedgecombe. It's further south, but yeah, if we had to go anywhere, if it happened here, I suppose Coltsborough for a day or so might be safe, but really, I had no idea you thought they were coming back. Like, it was such fear, such assurance that it's not an assurance. It's fear is more like at night. We can hear things. They're still in nature, but the crossover. It's the crossover in our minds. The crossover. It's music. So it's not music. It's not pleasant, but that crosses over. But the physical stuff does not cross over. But it is coordinating in nature and the beings, whatever the beings. It's people, right? You know, it was people. It made it to people. Those people, perhaps, I don't ever want to push trust in there. We sometimes use slang terms, powerful terms, demons we call them sometimes. Then we don't know what they were, but our emotions, the feelings left over. There were so many were killed, and we didn't even have time. You know, many of us in hiding, and some fled, and they didn't get far. The ones who fled. And, why didn't the ones who fled get far? What happened? Well, they did not want to be found. They did not want, in Wedgecombe they know everything, but Coltsborough, it just became a cult of fear. It almost became too lighthearted, and they had their ceremonies, their feast days incorporated them, and the Wicca walks, things like that they call them. The Wicca walks. Oh, they're not like that. They're not playful. Oh, but yes, and the one time I went further north, there's Adlesford is about the same as here, but North Adlesford is just a shambles, but economically, and those people are just they're just they're not even civilized. They just don't they're like animals. You mean? I don't know. I guess yes, they're like animals, and I don't think there'd be hope up there. They would just be ravaged and consumed. But I went further once, and I regret it. How far did you go? Well, I went 5 miles further, to North Adlesford, and another hamlet is near there, and I couldn't believe there was still croaking. It was the birds. They shriek, but it's more like a dying sound all the time, just a croaking, and it's no word for it. It's just like an echo from I can't say. Why did I go further? I was like, I felt like some kind of hero, some soldier. I went all the way to Mablesville. You went to Mablesville? Yes. The Mablesville murder in London. In, I think, when was it? 98. There was no Mablesville murder in London in 98. What do you mean? Yes, there was. There was one. No, it was that came through. They have a different past. What do you mean? That's not really. That doesn't sound. No, it's like that. It's just so awful up there. There's a mountain. And it's a volcano. But all you see, you can't look at the mountain. It's like a point, but it points down. Oh, yes, in the sky. There's no sky. There's no sky. No. It's a dead eye. Oh, and I could barely move. I could barely function in my car. I heard screams, and these people, they were skinnier than starving, and they wanted to kill me. I just got out of there, and the trees. What's wrong with the trees? They were like, they didn't look like trees. They were like some kind of membrane, and the leaves were just, they were like, nothing made sense. They weren't attached, and I just drove all the way